What's up, everyone? Every single time that I post a picture on Instagram or Facebook of my awesome shrimp, I'm always asked, Josh, how do you make that? Like, it looks amazing. So rather than write a post and give you step-by-step instructions on how to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple, it's super cheap, and it's freaking delicious. So let's do it. All right, so for us to get started, this is what we need. We need a frying pan. You need a small little pot to boil water in for brown rice. You need 1 bag of brown rice, and you need some shrimp. I buy frozen shrimp from Sam's Club. 1 bag is like 13 or 14 bucks, but I usually get 3 meals out of it, so it doesn't do too bad. I thaw it out in water, and once it doesn't take long at all, I use cold water. Once it's thawed out, take all the tails off. The whole point of this is that we're going to throw the shrimp right into the rice and just scoop it and eat it bite by bite. We don't want to be fighting tails while we're trying to eat. So after they're thawed out, take all the tails off and then rinse them one more time to make sure that there's not little bits of tail stuck on the shrimp, because that's happened to me before. So in addition to everything that I just showed you, we have the most important part, and that is all the spices that we need to make it really flavorful. So starting from here, we have Old Bay, sea salt, pepper, parsley, oregano, thyme, cayenne pepper, chili powder, and cumin. And then over here we have 2 things of butter. You can use as much as you want. Minced garlic, there's about 1.5 tablespoons there. The more garlic you use, the better. And then we have 3 things of lemon juice. We'll probably only use 2. The third one is just in case. The whole point is, as you add all of these spices and stuff to it, it thickens up everything, and we want it a little bit liquidy. And then we have a little bit of olive oil for whenever we start adding everything into the pan. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we have our water boiling, and we're gonna put our brown rice in. The reason why we're doing this first is because it takes the longest. Brown rice, or rice in general, usually boil for 10 minutes. I always boil mine for 11 to give it that extra minute, and it's never really overdone or anything. Put it in. I'm gonna set the timer for 11 minutes. And then start. Now I'm gonna wait, because with everything else that we're gonna do here with the shrimp, this is seafood, it cooks incredibly fast. Everything that we're gonna do is gonna be really quick. So the timer's got 11 minutes on it. I'm gonna wait till it gets down to about 7 minutes, and then we will start doing everything else in the pan to make the shrimp. Alright, so we're at 7 minutes now. The pan's been on for about a minute on high to get really hot. We want it to be really hot so that as soon as we throw everything in there, it's going to start cooking really good. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the oil. It's not really too hot yet. It'll be okay. And then we're going to add our garlic. And basically, we're just going to let this sweat for a minute. But you gotta really watch it, because garlic will start to caramelize really quick, and once it does, it'll start burning really fastly. So you gotta be really careful with it. It's already going quick. Now we're going to add butter. Stir it around. The whole point is to watch the garlic to make sure it doesn't burn. I know some people say you're not supposed to use metal on metal, but oh well. Alright, now we're going to add our lemon juice. I'm going to go ahead and add all 3 of what I had in. Obviously the lemon is really acidic. tell you that by doing this, letting it simmer for a second, it kind of helps kill the acidity in it. Alright, so we're at 5 minutes left on the timer for the rice. So now we're going to turn all this down to about halfway. Like on mine, 5 is halfway, so we're at half heat. And then we're going to go ahead and add in the shrimp. Alright, so here comes the shrimp. And basically what I do is I make a single layer of it, make sure that none of it is on top of each other, so it cooks evenly. Remember, this is seafood, it cooks quick, so we don't have to do anything crazy. You'll pretty much instantly see it start pinking up. If you've never cooked shrimp before, then you've got this under control. Mix it up a little bit. If you can, flip some over. Now we're going to add all of our seasoning. Just kind of put it whichever way you want. So I added the Old Bay, the sea salt, the black pepper. This is chili powder, cayenne pepper, cumin, oregano, parsley, and thyme. And now just mix it all up. And as soon as you mix it, you can go ahead and shut the heat off too. Because this is going to sit in the juices and continue to cook for a few minutes. It's really tricky to do with one hand. Boom, shrimp's cooked. So now we're going to go ahead and take it off the heat. Just trust me, all that juice is really hot. And we're going to wait the other minute for the rice. Alright, so the rice is done. I drained it and I cut the bag open and I dumped it in a bowl. And now here's our shrimp completely done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the shrimp and we're going to put it in the bowl of rice. I'm using the spoon to do it so that we don't make too much of a mess. And now here is the whole point of making all of the extra juiciness so that we can take it and coat the shrimp with it. You can take and get all the extra garlic. Boom. Not too hard, not too complicated. It looks really green because there's a lot of parsley in it. The parsley's going to give it a hell of a lot of flavor. So that's about it. It's really not too hard, you guys. Yeah, it's going to be delicious. The whole point of making all the extra sauces because now there's brown rice there. So now you can literally scoop all this up and mix it together and then just eat it. Just, I mean, just eat it however you want to eat it. You can eat the shrimp first and then the rice, or do like I do and mix it all together and eat it with all the juices and savor every last bite because it's absolutely amazing. So if you like it, try it. I mean, let me know. Like it, comment, let me know, share it, let the world know how awesome this stuff is and how easy it is to make. So now stop asking me how to make it yourself and enjoy it. Peace. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention with the spices is that it's all to taste. So just add however much you want. You can add other things to it if you want to. You might like spiciness, or you might want to add more cayenne pepper to it than I did. It's really whatever you want to do. So just play around with it and figure out what you like. There really isn't a right and wrong way to do it. It's so good. Really good. Delicious.